Yes, guys, PTTP here in Stevenage. So, yeah, I made it here from Royston, it's not too far down the road. And I found the police station, and what a huge police station it is. It looks like it should be more of like a headquarters sort of building. But rest assured it is just a police station. So, just stopped and had a look to see if there are any other videos done here, and I noticed Coley came here 5 months ago, had a pretty decent interaction, they pressed for his name and stuff, but they weren't tyrants as such. I also saw Lord of Audits came here 7 months ago and was threatened with a section 43. It was never actually used. So I'll link both of those in the description for you. And with that, we are coming up to the car park, just behind that fence there. And yeah, there's a lot of vehicles in there. So it's their car park there. See that one there? It's got the green flash on the number plate. That means it's a zero carbon emission vehicle, which is cool. Yeah. They got a little police trailer there. So Stevenage is part of Hertfordshire Constabulary. Cool. And yeah, they got these big old transporter vans here. So we've got a gate opening, so I don't know if that means somebody's coming out. I think it opened a bit prematurely. There it is. Way. So we've got some, this is going to be fun. We've got some marked ones coming in, some coming out. It's all looking rather congested. So that's the scientific services unit. So that's interesting. So they've got their tap-in thing all the way over there. So they have to tap in and then swing around into the car park. Interesting. So he's taking the seatbelt off to grab his ID card, and then on a public highway, he puts his seatbelt back on. Didn't think he was going to then. But yeah, so when Coley came here, these gates weren't working, and they literally had a PCSO posted here guarding the gates. I don't know who he pissed off to get that duty, but yeah. An interesting one. So here we go, it's got Mark unit coming out. So they've got on the bonnet there, they've got lives not knives thing on the front, which is pretty cool. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah? Yeah, not bad,
Is there any reason why you're videoing police cars, etc, etc?
It's an interesting car, isn't it?
Not really.
Not to you then.
Standard old Vauxhall
okay. Not to you. To me, it's not standard, is it? It's all modded out. It's yeah. So not to you, it may not be interesting, but to me it is.
Yeah.
Who are you? Sorry, who are you?
Oh, I'm a PCSO.
PCSO. Your collar number?
6081.
Have you got your designation card on you?
Have I what?
Got your designation card on you, please. No, your designation card.
I need to carry that around with me.
PCSOs must at all times carry a designation card to present to the public.
They don't.
No, they do.
They don't.
Of course they do.
Well, I've done this job for 14 years and I've never been told that.
You've never been told that? Okay, that's fine. I'll report that to you. I'll report that to you, Chief Constable. That's not a problem.
Designated card is.
Designation card.
Yes.
You don't know what it is?
Never known it.
Wow, that's poor. And I'm not saying it's poor on you. It's poor on whoever's done your training and whoever updates your training. It's quite poor on them. Who's in charge of your training? Is it the Chief Constable, Sergeant, or
Training department.
training department? No, based here, are they? Okay, no worries. I'll go in and make a complaint in a second. Then that's not
So
worry.
what's your interest in the police anyway? Then police cars and videoing them when they come at the station.
But I'm still sorry. I'm still stuck on the fact that you don't know what a designation card is. Your designation card is something that a PCSO should carry at all times, and it lists all the powers that a PCSO have, because you don't have the same powers as a police constable, do you? So it lists all of those powers. So when interacting with a member of the public and they ask to see your designation card, you're obliged under your policies to show that, to show what powers you do and don't have in difference to a constable.
Yes.
And that's why it's important, because, you know, you're dressed in a high-vis, black trousers. The only thing that's slightly different is obviously the blue top, and it does say PCSO, but quite small letters. But if somebody couldn't read, for example, and, you know, they may just take for granted that you're a police constable.
So how would they know if I showed them a designation?
Because, like I said, it lists the powers that you
They
have.
wouldn't read it, would they? They couldn't be able to, if they can't see small.
Well, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But you could read it out to them, you know. So, but it's important that you have it.
I don't know your name.
No, that's fine. You can call me sir. That's not a problem.
I don't need to. I've been here 14 years. No one has ever asked me for a designation card. So.
Well, there's a first for everything. No, there's a first. There's absolutely a first for everything. So there you go. Today's first day being asked. And
are you prepared to give me your name?
No, not at all.
You're not?
No. Why would I give you that?
Well, because I'm asking you for it.
Oh yeah, but
If I feel that I've got a problem, you're empowered to give me your name. I know that. Do you realise that?
I'm in what? I'm empowered to give you my name.
To give me your name if I ask you for it.
Am I?
Yes, you are.
Under what legislation is that? That's new to me.
What? Try the police and crime legislation.
Yeah? What section?
If you don't want.
No, I'm genuinely interested, because I don't know that.
I get suspicious, as anyone would do, if you've got somebody pressed outside the police station, videoing cars coming in and out, etc.
Yeah, it's called a dynamic shot. Like, if I just hold it like that, that's a bit boring. I want to get a dynamic shot of the vehicle coming out.
And your plans to do with the pictures of what?
That's up to me, isn't it?
Yeah, well, so if I've got permission if you don't want to give me your name.
Yeah.
Because I'll just call the police officer over here and you'll have no.
Oh, is that not one in the vehicle? You're both PCSOs?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Oh, that's fine. I mean, you can do whatever you need to do. I feel like you're wasting their time, but that's up to you.
So you're not going to give me your name?
Well, why would I?
Well, because it just makes it easier for me.
Yeah, but okay, wait. Initially I legally had to, and now it's just because it makes it easier for you. Which one is it? Because if I legally have to, okay, if you can tell me which legislation, which act, I will happily provide that to you.
I'll get a police officer out.
Okay, all right. I mean, you can't just go around demanding people's information like that. Are you a Gestapo? I mean, you look old enough to be a Nazi.
Police officer out of the front gate.
Is that what it is? It's part of the Gestapo? You think you just stop and ID people in a free country? What country? Where do you think you are?
Police cars, etc., and people coming in.
Careful what you're doing with your hand. Don't go doing a salute, will you? Said, careful what you're doing with your hand. Don't go doing a Nazi salute. Ooh.
Well, be careful what you say.
Well, you're going to stand there and demand ID from me when you have no lawful reason.
Okay.
No,
If you don't want to give it to me, I've got a police officer coming out.
There we go. All right. Bizarre. Sorry, PCSO, your collar number?
6003.
Okay, have you got a designation card on you?
I do, yes.
Yeah, you do have a designation. Can I see that, please? See, this is what a designation card is. Would you like to show this? He's been in the force 14 years, never carried one, and doesn't know what one is. How bad is that? Okay, can I have a look at that? Yeah, can I have a look in the booklet, please? I want to see what powers you got. Yeah. There we go. If you mind just get some shots of that so my viewers can see what. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Next page. Just need a quick flip of it, really.
Sorry, some pages are stick to.
No, that's grand. Thank you. I appreciate you doing this.
No worries.
And I appreciate if you look quite young. You must be newer to the force than this gentleman. I'm going to say you've been here less than 14 years. Maybe you could give him some education on what a designation card is and that he's required to carry it and present it to members of the public.
Okay.
That'd be grand. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, but you feel embarrassed now, don't you?
Not at all.
Well, you should do.
Well, I don't.
You got a young whippersnapper showing you up. 14 years of nonsense. How many people's rights have you abused in 14 years? That's what I wonder. Pardon? See? Now look at that police constable, just driven past, off in his motorbike. He doesn't give a monkey's what I'm doing. You just think you're a detective inspector or something. You're a PCSO. Go back to your vehicle and do your job. Go do the donut run. No offence to you, but obviously you look like you got a good attitude. And you look like you're going to progress quite far.
Right, so, I mean, I think the only concern was obviously somebody's recording the outside of the police station. That's the only concern, obviously.
Well, that may be your only concern. My concern is that he's telling me that lawfully I need to give him my name, but he can't tell me which legislation, which act, and this isn't Nazi Germany. We won World War II. We live in a free country. I'm not lawfully obliged to give him any details. No, no.
Okay, I thought I might have seen it.
No, I've not been there before. But yeah, I'm not obliged to give him anything. I don't know who he thinks he is. He's going to start saluting in a minute. I bet he's got a 1313 tattooed on his back of his neck.
You be very careful what you say.
Why?
Okay? Because that's being insulting.
Yeah, insulting was taken away from the Public Order Act, so try another one. 2015, that was removed from Section 4 and 5. So I can insult you as much as I like. Yes, I can. I just told you it was removed in 2015 by the House of Lords from a Public Order Act because it's too subjective. You can thank Mr. Rowan Atkinson for that one because he was the one who led the campaign to get that removed. So yes, I can insult you as much as I like. You deserve it. You shouldn't be wearing sunglasses while addressing members of the public either. It's not in your dress policy. Your dress policy states you shouldn't be wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
For 14 years and still a PCSO, I can see why. Just a little piglet. Notice how I'm not being rude to him or insulting him because he does his job properly. So I'm guessing these are the constables. Oh, so yeah, so this is the sign I was talking about on the front of the vehicle. Hello. Yeah, so we've got lives, not knives, hashtag stop knife crime. Very good. Very, very good.
The fact that he says that I'm part of the Gestapo,
Yeah.
I've got tattoo of 13 on my back.
Demanding ID, telling me I lawfully need to give him ID. We didn't wake up in Nazi Germany today. He can go away with that rubbish. He doesn't know what a designation card is. Doesn't carry one. His colleague, who's been a PCSO a lot, he's been a PCSO for 14 years. Never heard of designation card. Doesn't carry one with him. Refuses to show it. This one, who's very young, obviously a lot newer to the force. First thing he did when I asked him for his designation card.
Our body wards are filled. That's just.
Thank you. That's good. I appreciate that. One thing you need to know for future, you did turn that on. I was going to pick you up on it, but he showed his designation card straight away. He knows what one is. This person needs retraining, needs reprimanding, demanding ID, telling me there's lawful legislation that I need to give him my ID. He's awful. 14 years he's been doing this. How many people's rights has he abused in 14 years? Do you see where I'm coming from with this? This isn't right. I'm actually quite worked up about this because he's a PCSO, he's not even a PC, doesn't have the powers that you have, and yet he's telling me that I lawfully have to give him my name.
Okay, so the issue probably is the fact that, we get a lot of auditors coming around to the
Right.
police station, which you can appreciate, I'm guessing. People come, it's a safety thing for us.
Sure.
We work in a job where safety is
Okay,
paramount.
yeah.
And no, just like
Yeah.
And if someone comes to the gates and they're filming and taking pictures, I don't know what you were doing, I've just come here, I don't know. So you were filming and stuff like that. Obviously someone's going to ask you, and that's our job to ask.
Yeah. Okay, I had been here 2 minutes. And I just saw a vehicle coming out. I crouched down to get a dynamic shot of it coming out, and with that, it was this vehicle. Just pulls over, and I'm saying, it's the way he's approached me, the way he's demanding ID and telling me that there's lawful obligation for it. And that's not okay.
Okay, so it's more that you're wound up about that.
Yeah. I'm not wound up if somebody wants to come and ask me a question. It's a free country. If I didn't want to talk to you, I'd just keep my mouth shut. Right? And that's fine.
Yeah, fair enough.
But the way he's approached me, and you'll see this on YouTube, I'm sure you'll look it up and you'll be able to watch it back. You'll see how he's approached me.
What's the channel?
It's disgusting. I'm not going to give my channel out, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it.
Oh, I thought I'd give it a go.
Have you seen on
But-
YouTube?
But yeah, it's disgusting. I'm telling you now, he needs retraining. I'm not going to let that stand. I'm going to go and make a complaint at the front desk because that's just wrong. You know.
What is it that you offer? Just getting dynamic shots of the page?
Whatever I find interesting, really. Whatever's around, you know. Can I just get collar numbers and that from you? Thank you. And yourself? 268. That's lovely. Thank you. One other question.
Yeah, go for it.
Thin blue line, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know some people don't like it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't like it.
I know
You know, I know what it was made for, what it was designed for.
I know some people say
Okay.
it's like a gang.
Do you know how many police officers have died in active duty? Say
Off the top of my head.
no, I can tell you it's not many. I can tell you now they're 20 times the amount of people, of members of public, have died while in police care than police officers have in active duty. But I don't ever see, bye piggy, oink oink. What? Deal with what? I'm not doing anything. I can insult you as much as I want, little piglet.
No, let's not do that.
Oh, but I will. I don't care. No, he deserves every. I was very polite to the other PCSO because he was polite to me and did his job properly and didn't demand ID. People like that deserve it, and they do. And I'm not going to have people that abuse our human rights, our right to privacy, go unaccosted. Why should I? Anyway, sorry. As I was saying, I don't ever see a PC wearing an emblem for the 20 times more people, members of the public, that have died in police care, police custody.
I'll be brutally honest, I don't know if there even is an emblem for it. If there
No,
was, it'd be something I might wear. To be fair.
There isn't. There isn't. Okay.
We've had colleagues who've passed in our job,
Yeah.
you know, and it's personal to us. So
Yeah.
there's something that's personal to us. And
I think, okay, off the top of my head, I think it's 11 people since in the last 60, 70 years in active duty that have died. 11 people.
But like we said, if you couldn't wear something that's personal to you, I
Yeah.
wouldn't say anything to you.
But the thing is, it's not part of your policy. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed.
Like to wear it.
But you're not supposed to decorate your uniform, are you? You know, you're not supposed to alter. You're not supposed to alter and decorate it. It's not like yours, for example, it's just a badge that you've gone on and got a thin blue line. Yours has obviously been made by the force because yours has got your PC brown. You've personally made
Yeah, I
it.
personally made that.
See, I don't know if you're supposed to personally alter your uniform.
Yeah, that is absolutely fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And it
I'm not
shows
sure you
my
are.
name as well, so it's more obvious
Okay.
when people approach it.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure, I'm pretty sure it's not, but if I am wrong, I'm going to look it up, and if I am wrong, I will publicly apologise at the end of my video.
Okay, no, that's
But
fine.
if not,
Honestly, I don't mind.
but if not, I want you to comment and apologise.
But you can tell me the channel next.
You'll find it, you'll
If I
find it.
If I find it, then
It will be up probably what day we're now, I don't know, Wednesday or so next week.
Wednesday.
Next week,
Right,
so,
we'll leave you be.
but yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that PCSO, man, he needs gone.
yeah, well,
He needs
like,
gone.
Like you said, make a complaint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
If you-
completely
100%.
up to you, like we always say.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're happy with the services,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
you know, it's completely up
At
to
the end
you.
of the day, you need a member of the public if you're not happy with how the police
Yeah,
treat you.
but
People
I
need
mean,
to complain.
like, if I didn't know my rights and somebody threatened me with lawfully I need to give my name, and I wasn't doing here what I'm doing, and you know about audits. If I didn't know my rights and I had the right to privacy, I would have given that over because he used colour of law to intimidate that I had to,
Yeah.
you know, and over 14 years, how many times has he done that?
Yeah,
You know, I'm gonna
see your frustration.
I'm gonna get it to the IOPC, and I'm gonna get every case that he's been involved in reopened to see how many demands that he's made unlawfully and how many times he's intimidated members of the public. Because that's not right. You can't have that. You know. So, but no, you guys have been cool. So, yeah, I'll leave it.
Hope you have a good rest of your day.
Cheers.
All right, take care, mate.
Bye bye. Right. Actually. So yeah, I got a little bit irate about that one, especially that PCSO. Trying to ask the coppers if they're going to do anything about that when I was calling them a little piggy. There's nothing they can do. So they can bugger off. Yeah, so absolutely nothing. And that's cool. So I got an ambulance driver coming in, and a person in the passenger seat has got a donut. There's jam donuts on it. Really playing into the stereotype. Yeah, mate. I like your bike, man. What bike do you ride? What is it?
So I don't get touched.
Yeah, no worries. You can talk to me through it, man.
That would be bad, wouldn't it? What bike is that?
Yeah, the one you were riding in, yeah.
So that's a BMW R1250 RT.
Is that the standard for the Force, is it?
Yeah, so we've got two types. We've got the older type, which are 1200s, which are being phased out. And then we've got the 1250s, which are that one there.
What's the top speed you got on that?
So, top speed on a response run's about 130.
Nice.
Yeah, a bit wobbly.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm actually.
It's more, so for in town, it's much better because the car's a bit slow to get up to speed, whereas that you can just get.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm actually up to like 75 on the way down here, and even now I was going like.
I'm just 75. No, mate, absolutely legend. But yeah, I just came in, I saw you. You don't see these out often, so.
Mate, that PCSO, man, honestly, I was just saying to those coppers, demanding
what are you doing wrong? You're standing out front, videoing police cars coming and going. Mate, quite frankly.
Exactly. Yeah, no worries. Have a good one. Cheers. Oh, what a lovely officer. See, this is why more bikers should be officers. Bikers are just cool. They're so chill. Love it. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little walk around the rest of the station. Hopefully we don't get another interaction because I need to chill out a bit over that PCSO.
No, sorry.
Hiya. I'd like to make a I'd like to make a complaint against a PCSO.
Okay, no problem at all. You've got full details, yeah?
Pardon?
Yeah, full details.
I've got his collar number.
Okay, what's actually happened?
So he's approached me. Yes, yeah.
No, because this is a private office, we're not allowed to phone this people. Do the foyer.
I mean, I can't go in there and film, but from here I can.
No, you can't.
Of course I can. Of course I can. Why not?
They just won't allow it.
Well, why not?
They just won't.
What can I see from here that...
It's a private office.
It's not a private office, you've got a big window.
This is not, you're not allowed to film inside.
I'm not inside there, I'm out here.
Film from there inside.
Yeah, it's like the same way I can film into the private car park from the pavement. It's the same principle. I can't film in the car park, so I can't go in there, like I can't go in there. But I can film from here into there.
It's
No,
filming.
it is a private office. It's bring your camera around, please.
Yeah.
The foyer is a
But I want to record the evidence of me making the complaint.
No.
What do you mean no? What do you mean I can't record the evidence?
I mean, I'll gladly take the complaint from you then.
Yeah, that's fine. It's collar number 6083, 6081.
The thing is, no filming. That's it.
But I don't understand why not.
You're just not allowed to. It's rules. You can film the foyer, but obviously you have to ask these people's permission.
Oh, of course you don't. They're in a public area.
Yeah.
Yeah, same way as you're.
They might not want to be filmed.
Yeah, but again, if you're in a public area, you don't have the right to privacy. But again, because obviously I understand here, people are here for sensitive issues. I do, if there is any audio or images on there, I do blank it out. I'm not that insensitive.
So what happened with this PCSO?
So yeah, he approached me, and he doesn't know what a designation card is. Said he's been in the force 14 years and doesn't know what a designation card is. Didn't have one to show me, which they have to have. And then he started demanding my name, saying that there is legislation that means I lawfully have to give him my name, which I don't, you know. But he was, asserting that I do, which is, you know, using colour of law to intimidate, to potentially breach my right to my private and home life under Article 8 of the Human Rights Act. So, yeah, that's what I'd like to make a complaint about. He needs retraining. 14 years, how many people's rights has he abused in that time?
Right, can I take your surname, please?
I can give you a name. You can call me PTTP. You can put that in as my details. Thank you.
Okay, address?
I can give you an email address if that's helpful.
Not really, sort of like an address, but go on then, what's the email address?
So it's power to the proletariat.
Oh, hold on. Power to the
Proletariat.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye.
PROLET ARIAT. Just bear with me, I'm just in the middle of something. 1984 at gmail.com. Sure.
Could you stop filming? So I understand that you're filming. You can film here, that's fine. There's a foyer, but you can't film behind the glass, okay? Because there's confidential information.
Well, if there's confidential information behind there, it shouldn't be on view for me to even record in the first place. If it is, you've already broken GDPR by having it on display. Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
Okay, no worries.
So you can,
you
no,
can
you can leave now.
Just don't
Okay,
film.
okay.
Don't film behind
Okay.
the glass. You can film these 3 walls, but you can't film behind that glass.
And what if I do? I already have, and my delete button's
You'll be able to
broken.
see your phone.
No, you can't. See that for what? Under what legislation?
You're causing a public nuisance.
I'm not causing a public
You are.
nuisance.
It is public
I'm recording evidence. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a complaint and I'm recording for evidential purposes.
For what purpose?
I've just told
Do you
you.
have to film what the SRO
I've just told you for evidential purposes because I'm making a complaint. I want
You made your complaint.
and
You write in the log.
I want I want my own record of that. I don't want your record. I want my record of that, and I'm entitled to my record of
You
that.
are, but you cannot film confidential, like.
You can have the audio. You can have your phone put down and listen. You cannot be filming behind this.
Why,
private
I don't
area.
understand. Why not? Why not?
Because you can't.
What law stops me from doing it?
Because that could be someone's.
If you can tell me a
information on
law that stops it.
there. Conspiracy
Okay.
to cause public nuisance.
Okay,
That is
okay.
the law.
Okay, so you're saying that there could be public information behind there.
Someone else will let someone else be served.
Yes, yeah. If you want to be served, mate, I'm happy to have this conversation here. Right. But okay, so you're saying potentially there could be people's information in there, right? If that information on display for my camera to pick up, well then what's the issue?
It's on display if you video it.
Okay, if it's on display, as in if anybody walks, if anybody walks in and sees it,
But they can't.
well then I can't see it either. If I can't see it, my camera can't see it. My camera is not magic. It doesn't loop around a bend.
No, but we're just saying, just don't record around and look onto the camera, like onto the laptop.
I'm not. I'm literally holding it. I'm literally holding it like that. That's all I'm doing.
No, we're just here just to let you know that obviously just.
I can record anything I can see from a public area, and this is a public area. If I can see it, I can record
It's
it.
a private area.
But so if I'm stood on the pavement, out on the pavement out there, can I record into your car park?
Absolutely.
But that's a private area.
Okay, but that's not the point. The point is.
Well, you make your mind up.
There's no confidential information in the car.
There's no confidential information here.
There is
What confidential information?
There's victims' details. There's police
Well,
officers
there-
coming back and forth with documents and things.
Well, then they shouldn't be visible to my eye, and if they are, you've already broken GDPR, and you're in the wrong because the onus is on you to keep that info. Well, then go away. I'm not here to argue. Go.
There's no point arguing.
Go. What's your collar numbers, please?
1626. 363.
Thank you.
Of course you can know that. If you make a complaint, please carry on.
Okay. Did you turn your cameras on when you
Yeah,
approached?
cameras are
Okay.
on.
Why did you not tell me when you approached? Is it your policies? Is it not?
It's not our policy. We just have to tell you our cameras on. Not straight away. As long as we
At the
make
first,
that
at the most practical
We've
opportunity.
been having a conversation with you. We've been trying to.
And you could have started the conversation with, "Hi, sir. My body camera is on."
What exactly? So if you want to make a complaint, that's absolutely fine. You can do.
That's what these
Okay,
people
you
are
need
here
to stop filming
Yeah.
private information.
I'm not filming private information. That's the point. Go back. Okay, as we were saying, sorry. I love your R2D2 pin, by the way, on your tie.
Very much. I'll take it you're not going to give me a telephone number.
No. My email address is fine to contact me on that.
So it's power to the
Proletariat.
PROLTT.
No, so PROLETARIAT. I-80.
A-R.
I-80.
I-8.
1984@gmail.com.
Power to the Proletariat, 1984. Yeah, got it?
Yep.
What was the badge number?
It was, I've forgotten, 6083, I think. It's either 6083 or 6081.
What card was it he wanted to show you?
No, I asked him for his designation card. And he didn't even know what one was.
Okay, all done.
Cool. So you've got on there that he refused to show his designation card, tried to demand that my name, saying that there was lawful legislation and I lawfully had to give him my name, which isn't true. So those are the two main points that you've got in there, yeah?
Yeah, done all
Brilliant. So yeah, so he's been in the force 14 years and he's been trying to unlawfully demand people's IDs.
This will go to his sergeant and then basically we'll go from there. So okay.
Brilliant. Cool.
All right, I've got
Lovely.
your email address, so okay.
Brilliant. Thank you for your help.
That's all right. Cheers.
Take care. There we go, guys. So that's such a huge fail for Stevenage today, unfortunately. But absolute morons. A lot of them. Damn. You're trying to tell me that that is a legal number plate. Look how short that is. No BSAU. No mate. No. Oh mate, what is that? What's the rear one like? The rear one's the same. Look how small that is. You can see that's not big enough. What on earth? That's ridiculous. So this police use only. So that's got to be a police vehicle. Ridiculous. So now I'm curious. How many others got a car there just parked outside of a bay altogether? When was this one made? Because that's got 3D print. That's BSAU 145D. So I'll have to check on that one. But yeah, that's got 3D print. So after the 1st of September 2021, those aren't legal anymore. So if it's before that, when was your plate? When was your plate put on?
Quite a while ago.
Quite a while ago, is it? Yeah. So no, I noticed the 3D prints. Obviously, if they're after September 21, they're not legal anymore, are they?
Oh, right. Yeah.
But obviously, if it's before that, then you're fine on it. I think.
It was quite a while ago.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's fine.
For my parents.
Fair enough. But yeah, I've noticed the Volkswagen over there has got a highly illegal number plate.
Oh, really?
It's not even the right size. It's got jailed numbering. It's got no marking of the make of who made it, and it hasn't got the BSAU number.
Right.
But of course, it's a police vehicle, so they won't do anything about it.
Oh, right, I see.
But there we go. That's a shame.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, mate.
Andy, take care. It's interesting. So yeah, I'm really curious about the number plates now. We are going to see what we can see from here. The Audi one looks okay from here. This is a modified one, but it looks alright. So far, I think it is mainly just this Volkswagen, unfortunately. Yeah, not bad. Yourself?
Much better now about them levers.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it gets warm, doesn't it? I couldn't face my jeans today.
I was going to say, you kind of made it, so you ride yourself, do you?
Yeah, only a
So
one.
you know that.
Only a 125 at the moment, but hopefully hoping by the end of the summer to get up to a big one.
But as a 125, it's still fun, it's still enjoyable. So.
Oh yeah, like I said, like with a
I
bit.
love getting out of the bike.
With a little bit of downhill assistance, I can get up to 75. You know, I said, but
Tell a traffic officer you're up to speeding.
well, it's within the 10%, isn't it? On a dual carriageway, you know, within the lenience. Yeah.
Mate.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Just noticed that you filming this all, mate.
Yeah, definitely.
Just inquiring.
Yeah, so all these parked here are police vehicles, aren't they? Well, they should be anyway, because it's police parking bays. It does state on it. Obviously, just have a look at this number plate here. And tell me what you think of that.
Mate, I'm not doing it in there.
Why not?
There's nothing suggested that's a police vehicle without obviously doing it.
Well, no, but is it a legal number plate?
Sorry?
Is it a legal number plate?
That wouldn't conform with obviously DVLA standards.
No, it wouldn't, would it?
Yeah.
So you would pull that over.
You don't need me to tell you that because you already know that, don't you?
Yeah, I just want it confirmed.
Mate, if that's all you're filming, I'll leave you.
Well, I'm filming anything I can see. But can you just identify for me before you go?
Sorry?
Can you just identify for me before you go?
There's no reason for me to.
Yeah, you've interacted with a member of the public. You're a non-uniformed officer.
We've had a chat with you, haven't we?
All right, you're 2754. Yeah, you've interacted. It's in your policy.
We're not
it's in your policy. It's in your policy to identify when you interact with a member of the public. You turned your body cameras on and didn't tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so that's not right either, is it? So can you identify verbally, please?
2754.
Thank you. Can you get him to come and identify verbally?
He doesn't need to, mate.
Of course he
You don't
does.
need to
He's turned his
identify.
body camera on without notifying me as well. I want to make a complaint. How do I know? How do I know who to complain against?
You've got my one.
No, I want to complain against him.
2754.
I want to complain against him. So, look, I want to complain about you. How do I complain if I don't know who you are? What happened to your policing ethics, accountability? That's it. Go be a tyrant then, you little thug. That's it. Bugger off back to your little pig hut. Not you, mate. Him. Pigs refuse to identify. Again, point out an illegal number plate and they do nothing about it. It says nothing to suggest that this is a police vehicle when it's parked in a police use only bay. It's in Police Bay K. So there you go, the one on the bike gives me a little wave goodbye with a little grin on his face. Love it. Fucking hell. Pigs, mate, honestly. That's the thing, like, how do I now complain against that non-uniformed officer? Disgusting. I'm not going to get his personal plate, but... Have a good day, mate. Thank you, appreciate that, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's just wishing me luck for when I do my full bike test. Yeah, what a really genuinely nice guy. Just shows the difference between him and the others. You know, at the end of the day, he didn't turn his body camera on. He knows that I'm out filming, something like he's got no problem with it. I had a really nice chat with him. Just because it was a genuinely, you know, civil conversation. He did no digging whatsoever, apart from obviously asking if I ride, but I think that was just more of a biker's camaraderie sort of thing, more so than anything else. And yeah, but yeah, lovely guy. You know, I didn't ask him to identify or his collar number or anything because I don't feel like I need it for anything at all. Yeah, what a resounding fail for the force. So my next stop actually is there's a bikers cafe here in Stevenage. That's going to be my next stop. Wonder if I'll see him down there. Oh, that'd be funny. So guys, get yourselves down to Stevenage with a camera, and yeah, we'll see what happens to you. I ain't gonna like it. As always, like, share and subscribe. Let me know what you think of Stevenage. I think this has been disgusting. So I'd say 90% disgusting, 10% decent, and we'll leave it at that. As always, power to the proletariat, and I'll catch you on the next one. Ta-ra.